Welcome in, Cancer. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. Just want to first wish you happy birthday, happy belated for those of you that have already celebrated. This is going to be, I thought I would do something different. I wanted to ask what message is your person, something you might not know about what's kind of going on behind the scenes here. So it's kind of like what you don't see coming, but essentially, messages from your person, and then I clarified. So I did already try and record this, so I do apologize. Your cards are out, but I might ask a few more things with tarot, so stay tuned for that. So this is going to be your weekly, and again, this is messages from your person, things you might not know. So if you have any Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Cancer, might be a message here for you. Hopefully something resonates. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out some of my older Cancer readings. Time is fluid, so don't be, if you're attracted to a title, again, there might be a message for you. So, cross watchers, as always, feel free to swap energies if it feels like I'm talking about you versus your person. But again, keep in mind general read. So I'm going to get started here, Cancer. So the first card that came out, message from your person, is I need to hold back my true feelings for you. So I wanted to ask why. And when I clarified this card, the High Priestess came out, Ten of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles here. So I feel like with that High Priestess, I feel like you know how this person feels, even though they haven't said it. I feel like, you feel it in your heart. I feel like you're kind of left to read between the lines here with your person. And I feel like the reason that this person is holding back their feelings is that, there was a difficult ending, I feel, with you and them in the past here with that Ten of Swords coming out and the Five of Pentacles. So this person definitely has, I feel like, some insecurity here, definitely about abandonment. This could also be you here, Cancer, but I feel like, with this Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, this is really the energy of, I don't really, this is the type of person that's not really comfortable sharing their feelings. I feel like it's very difficult for this person to express love. So maybe their love language is not, verbal, it's more physical. And I'll tell you why later when I get further down in your reading here, Cancer. But definitely this person, I feel like even though they're not saying it, I feel like intuitively, you know how they feel. And I feel like they know that you know. Does that make sense? So, I still feel like, you'd love to hear it, right? Like, I feel like you're kind of a little bit in the dark here, Cancer, but again, I feel like you're just kind of like following your intuition in this situation with this person. And I feel like that's kind of what has kept you, hoping that this situation turns itself around, because I feel like you really do have a lot of love for this person. So definitely, this person could have some earth in their chart. Earth and air is kind of what I'm getting on that first row, but doesn't have to be. That's just the energy that's coming out. So your second card here is I long for your kiss. So this really tells me, Cancer, that obviously your person is really thinking about you. I feel like they can't wait to, kind of wrap their arms around you and see you again. When I clarified this card, the Two of Wands came out. So this is really them. I feel like they spend a lot of time thinking about you, thinking about the future, what that future might look like with you. And again, just really wanting and looking forward to the future, I feel, to the next time that this person actually like sees you, holds you, kisses you, obviously, is intimate with you in some way, shape, or form. When I clarified this card, I got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So this person is really stressed out. I feel like this person does think about you at night. So you might be dreaming of them. They're dreaming of you. I feel like, the situation has been frustrating for them as well as for you here, Cancer. So, just know that. I feel like this person does want to move things in a good direction, but I just feel like right now this person is still contributing to a family in some way, shape, or form. So I'm not sure. I don't know if you can hear those crazy dogs outside fighting. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, I have my window open. Um, they're okay. They stopped barking. So So this person is definitely, has kids. I feel like this person has made an obligation and or a commitment to their kids. So this is the type of person that, as much as they would love to, I feel like, to kind of run away with you here, Cancer, in some way, shape, or form, or like take this adventure. I feel like this person is the type of person that when they make a commitment, and especially if their kids are involved, so this is really gives me the energy of this person putting their needs on the back burner here and fulfilling whatever financial obligation that they have to their family and or kids. So if your person doesn't have kids, this could just definitely be like, they have an obligation possibly to look after like an elderly parent or like something along those lines. And I feel like this person isn't in the energy right now to fully give 100, 100% to this relationship. And I feel like this person knows that they don't want to have this painful ending, I feel, with you again. And I feel like if this person tells you how they feel, I feel like, I mean, as happy as you will be here, happy to hear those words come out of your person's mouth, as soon as you express how you feel about somebody, there's a certain level of expectation, and whether or not that's said or implicit, um, that they need to take some action then, right? Like if somebody tells you that they are, completely and utterly in love with you, you'd be like, well, like, I won't need to see some action. I need you to, I need you to show me, like, I need you to show up in the 3D, right? So I feel like this person knows this, and I feel like that's I feel like one of the main reasons why this person is holding back on their feelings, because they don't want to hurt you again here, Cancer, but until they're like able to give 100% to you, I feel like that's, it's been hard for this person to kind of stay away from you, but I feel like they have to resolve, they have to resolve whatever this is, and until they can do that, they don't want to make any like false promises to you, or or make any promises that they're not going to be able to follow through on. So again, like I mentioned earlier, this person is the type of person that they are committed. I feel like when they are able to give 100%, they're going to be all in, but I just feel like right now they're not able to do that. So, and they know that. So I feel like that's why they're kind of keeping you at arm's length here. So hopefully that made sense. But all right, so their other message here to you, Cancer, was I don't want to be alone. So when I clarified this card, the Justice card came out and the Five of Wands. So like I mentioned, I feel like this person has a lot going on around them here. So I feel like, you really ground this person, Cancer. So justice to me, is really like finding balance. And I feel like when this person is in your company, whether or not you're just texting or talking, you make this person feel balanced. I feel like you make this person feel loved. I feel like it gives them an opportunity to forget what's going on around them. And again, I feel like that's, you know, they see that beautiful, loving heart of yours here, Cancer. And I feel like, they just feel safe in your presence. And I feel like that's one of the main reasons why this person is so drawn to your energy, I feel. So the next card here was, will you leave me like the others? So I feel like, this person may have lost somebody when they were young. It doesn't have to be when they were young. It could be, in the last 5 years. But this person really, for some of you, it definitely could have been when they're young, because we have the Page of Swords. So, when this person was young, this person, or just in general, this person learned, and again, this is, something within trauma that they experienced, that, with love comes loss. So we have this Five of Cups. So this person does need to, kind of work through that. And I feel like they are trying to work through that. I feel like this person definitely has some trust issues around love, around commitment. And again, really equating love with loss. So there's a certain amount of sadness I feel in this person, like some deep seated pain that they haven't necessarily dealt with. And again, it could have been to do with the loss of of a friend, of a family member, of a sibling. anything like that. So I do feel like, it's taken a while for this person to kind of like open their heart to you here, Cancer. So on your next card, your message from your person was, "You've triggered me." And we got the Devil, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. So what this really shows to me as a reader here, I feel like there is a lot of mirroring. So I don't know if you identify as divine feminine or divine masculine. Don't get caught up in gender here with the Empress. But with the Devil card. So this definitely, I feel like there's a lot of this. May have definitely started out as more of a casual situation, something quite physical, a lot of attraction, physical attraction. But I feel like it's definitely developed into something a lot deeper. And I feel like it's undeniable here, that neither of you really want to let each other go here. I feel like there is possibly a part of this relationship that could be a little bit toxic, but not necessarily in a bad way. I just mean, like, again, I feel like there's a little bit of escapist. So I feel like, when this person reaches out to you, I feel like there is a lot of chaos going around them. And I feel like that's one of the main reasons. And again, definitely flirty, sexy, sexual, messaging, I feel possibly going on as well. But I feel like this connection is like undeniable. I feel like this person hasn't been able to forget about you. You haven't been able to forget about this person. And again, I feel like this person really does want to put in the time and effort, but I feel like right now, because of this situation, they're not able to. Um, and I feel like, you've really shown up. I feel, Cancer, as this Empress, like, really showing this person what unconditional love really looks like. I don't think that this person has ever really encountered anybody like you. Because, the Empress, she's it. She's everything, right? She's, kind, she's giving, she's abundant, she's free flowing, she, goes with the flow, she has an open heart. And I feel like, the warmth, I feel like that you give off towards this person, I feel like you really are showing this person. I feel like you're teaching this person about how to love, and that unconditional love really does exist, and, equal give and take, that you can still give even if somebody has hurt you. So I feel like you've still kind of really shown up for this person, Cancer, even if this person really did hurt you and or betray you, I feel, in the past. And, I love that, because I feel like, if you can still have compassion and love, unconditional love, for somebody that has, hurt you in the past, I mean, that really says a lot about you, I feel. Not really harboring any hurtful feelings, and or, being revengeful, or again, still, like, moving through the world with that big, huge, loving heart of yours. And I feel like your person, that's definitely something that they admire about you, which is actually your next card here. So this card is, "You are so different from everyone around me." So again, I feel like, what, Cancer, I feel like you're just showing up as you, your authentic self. I feel, feeling those feelings deep with that King of Cups. And again, male or female, it doesn't matter. But the King of Cups is very, there's a certain amount of like calmness that comes with the King of Cups, because even though, things are, whatever's going on around him, he's still able to, be positive, have an open heart. So again, I feel like this is something that your person really admires about you, Cancer. And then we got the Knight of Wands. So again, I feel like you are very fiery, you are very passionate. You're not afraid to go after what it is that you want. And I feel like you've been pretty bold, I feel like, in this situation with this person. And I feel like this passion between you and them, again, undeniable for sure. So I love that. So again, I feel like that's what your person, those are the things that your person really admires about you as well. I feel like, just the way you carry yourself here with the Empress, just this kind of like warm glow. And again, I feel like you bring a lot of balance in this person's life. So I feel like, when there's chaos going on around them, like I already mentioned, I feel like that's when you hear from them. Because again, I feel like they need, um, they're like really craving that warmth that you give them, your Cancer. So I do love that. I feel like you've been showing up amazing. So, I feel like you have nothing, you have no regrets here in this situation, whatever, come what may with this relationship with this person. And I love that because I feel like that's the best way to show up for, somebody that you truly love. So, all right, guys, I asked about actions and your person's actions towards you, anything coming up. So we got the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands really talks about, removing those obstacles, one foot in front of the other here, one obstacle at a time. And with that Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this person really does want to, in the future, I feel like they do think about the future with you, what that would look like. But, the Ace of Pentacles is only potential, right? So I feel like this person sees the potential and is really each day working towards getting to you, I want to say. But for right now, here, this person, this is it. Like if you look at the difference in sizes of pentacles in these cards, this is the best this person can do right now, this Page of Pentacles. So, there's a big difference in size, right? If you see these two. So I feel like right now, the main thing that you have to know here, Cancer, is that this person doesn't have the bandwidth to show up as the Ace of Pentacles right now. That's really what they want in their heart, I feel. But for right now, this is the best they can do. So until things change, until this situation, until they kind of get out of this energy of this commitment that they have. But they are wanting change, right? They want this wheel to move forward, I feel. So this really, and I just got the chills. I feel like in order for this wheel to turn, it is going to turn, but it's going to take some time. So really divine timing here is in play with this situation. And when the time is right, I feel like your person is going to show up, with this big pentacle, right? Really wanting to take that dream and put it into reality, right? Into the 3D. So I guess the question for you, Cancer, is, can you live with this Page of Pentacles for the time being? I feel like really Spirit's that's kind of the question here in this, what came out in your reading. And I guess as long as you're okay with this Page of Pentacles, then that's going to kind of be up to you whether or not you want to continue to invest time and energy into this relationship. I feel like for a lot of you do. I feel like the majority of you do. So I do feel like Spirit's really encouraging you right now to just kind of like do you, let the situation unfold how it's supposed to. And I know that's easier said than done, especially if you want to get things going, get things off the ground, see some movement. So I do feel like, in the background here, I feel like there's a lot going on that you're not necessarily aware of. I feel like this person isn't expressing to you what these obstacles per se might be for them, and or really talking to you about the future or what the future looks like. But again, I feel like they're holding back because as soon as they tell you how they feel, you're going to have a certain expectation for them to do something. And I feel like right now this person is tied up in this situation and they're just not able to show up as the Ace of Pentacles here, only as the Page. So all right, guys, that's what I've got for you for this week. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this layout, let me know. I thought it would be fun to kind of do something different, and I'm really loving this deck. So, all right, so you guys have a great week, and again, thank you so much for all of your likes and subscribes and support. I just recently hit over 200 subscribers, so that might seem like a small amount to you in the YouTube world, but it meant a lot to me. So I love our little community and it's growing. So again, thank you so much for being here. And again, happy birthday. And I will hopefully see you guys again soon.